Can you spell fairy protoporphyrin? Can you please spell Halan Virputhgwin Gilgogari Coborn Drobol Halantasilio Go Go Go? Can you please spell quasi-autobiographical? Can you please spell convolvulaceous? Convolvulaceous. Spell submicrospectrophotofluorochemical analysis. Can you please spell autohynolaryngological? Spell juxtapositionalistically. Can you spell photoplethysmography? Spell ventriculocysternostomy. Can you please spell contraremonstrance? Can you please spell hemispherectomy? Can you spell nonanonacontanonactananaliagon? Can you spell parallelogrammatic? Can you spell chargagagog manchaugagagog chalbunagungamog? Can you spell sclerectoiridectomy? Spell encephalomyeloradiculitis. Spell incomprehensibilities. Can you please spell pseudohermaphroditism? Spell synthanxiohypoluxolitis. Can you spell fairy protoporphyrin? Can you please spell methional 3-anyl 3-anyl glutaminyl arginyl tyrosyl glutamyl cyrillosyl phenylalanil alanyl glutaminyl. Spell exalarium drogmagoranthiaminatus. Can you please spell phosphatidylethanelamine? Spell pseudohermaphroditism. Can you please spell heterogeneous? Can you spell stereoelectroencephalography? Spell quasar hombicosydodecahedron. Can you please spell superferromagnetism? Can you please spell tatarotad? Spell sphenopalatinoganglioneuralgia. Can you spell esophagogastroduodenoscopy? Can you please spell Gegenstands theory? Can you please spell spectrophotofluorometry? Can you spell pyrrolizidinic alloidosis? Spell pseudomyelobroidisoma. Can you spell autothaumaturgist? Can you please spell inositol phosphorylceramide? Can you please spell pneumoencephalography? Spell tonsillopharyngitis. Can you spell Parngarakutirimi Quaro. Spell. Autothaumaturgist. Spell. Floxinocina hilipilification. Spell. Dichlorodiphenyl trichloroethane. Can you please spell tonsillopharyngitis? Can you please spell tatarotad? Spell pseudoparallelodromus. Spell pseudohermaphroditism. Spell Halanvirputhwingil gogoriko warndrobol halantasilio gogogo. Can you spell phosphatidylethanylamine? Can you please spell tonsillopharyngitis? Can you spell blepharochoroidoconjunctivitis? Spell radiopharmaceuticalist. Can you spell chargagagog manchaugagagog chalbunagungamog? Can you spell synthenxiohypoluxolitis? Can you spell inositol phosphorylceramide? Can you spell onomatopoeia? Can you please spell canaliculodacryocystohynostomy? Spell xenotransplantation. Can you please spell quasi-autobiographical? Can you please spell Gegenstands theory? Spell Twee buffels me teenskootmers gudjiski et fontein. Spell anti-transubstantiationalist. Spell ventriculocysternostomy. Can you spell laparohysterosalpingophorectomy? Can you please spell bioluminescent microarchitectonics? Can you spell psychoneuroimmunology? Can you please spell coventricalomatokitis? Can you spell esophagogastroduodenoscopy? Spell echiozalanokalkalinoseratioliuminosecupriovitriolic. Can you spell pneumon-ultramicroscopic silicovolcaniconiosis? Can you please spell dichlorodiphenyl trichloroethane? Spell thyroparathyroidectomized. Can you please spell pneumon-ultramicroscopic silicovolcaniconiosis? Can you please spell corticopontocerebellar? Can you please spell disproportionableness? Can you please spell convolvulaceous? Can you spell pseudorhombic-octahedron? Can you please spell neuroquantum energetics? Can you spell acetylglucocarboxygenin? Can you please spell disproportionableness? Spell floxinosinahilipilification. Spell hyperlipoproteinemia. Can you spell undisestablishmentarianistically? Can you spell pneumoencephalography? Spell neuroquantum energetics. Spell psychoneuroendocrinological. Spell oligonucleotide. Can you spell pseudohermaphroditism? Can you spell encephalocraniocutaneous lipomatosis? Can you spell anthropomorphization? Can you please spell Machiavellian? Can you please spell oligonucleotide? Spell pseudoparallelodromous. Spell onomatopoeia. Can you please spell acetylglucocarboxygenin? Can you please spell honorific abilitudinity? Can you please spell bourgeoisification? Can you spell esophagogastroduodenoscopy? Can you spell encephalomyeloradiculitis? Can you please spell laparohysterosalpingophorectomy? Can you please spell bioluminescent microarchitectonics? Spell inositol phosphorylceramide. Spell hematospectrophotometrically. Can you spell hexacosio-hexaconta-hexaphobia? Can you spell canaliculodacryocystohynostomy? Can you spell oligodeoxyribonucleotide? Can you spell contraremonstrance? Spell stereoelectroencephalography. Can you please spell sphygmomanometer? Can you please spell hydroxydesoxycorticosterone? Spell chargagagog manchaugagagog chalbunagungamog. Can you please spell spectrophotofluorometry? Can you please spell loncastuximabtezarine? Spell hyperchronopharmacogenomia bioinformatics. Can you please spell hypothalamic pituitary adrenocortical? Spell aminomethylpyrimidine. Can you please spell tweebuffelsmeeteenskootmersdudjiskietfontein? Can you spell submicrospectrophotofluorochemical analysis? Can you spell pseudomyelobroidisoma? Can you please spell gastroenterologist? Spell counter-revolutionaries. Can you please spell xenotransplantation? Can you please spell hypothalamic pituitary adrenocortical? Can you spell incomprehensibilities? Spell pseudohermaphroditism. Can you please spell hypomelotripmaligniosis? Can you spell disproportionableness? Can you please spell psychoneuroimmunology? Spell anti-disestablishmentarianism. Can you please spell psychoneuroendocrinological? Spell transdimensional law philosophy. Can you please spell sclerectoiridectomy? Spell pseudorhombic-octahedron. Spell Gegenstands theory. Can you spell juxtapositionalistically? Can you please spell psychoneuroendocrinological? Can you please spell electrodilithermometer? Can you please spell anti-transubstantiationalist? Spell pseudorhombic-octahedron. Can you please spell psychophysicotherapeutics? Can you spell anti-xerothalmic? Spell hydroxydesoxycorticosterone. Spell pseudohermaphroditism. Can you please spell contraremonstrance? Can you spell counterimmunoelectrophoresis? Can you spell cholangiopancreatography? Spell bourgeoisification. Can you spell hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia? Can you please spell encephalocraniocutaneous lipomatosis?